We're in the Am I the A-hole subreddit today.
Yes.
Am I the a-hole for announcing my pregnancy immediately after my sister? Depends on the circumstances, I think.
It does, but I mean, it's not something you can really hide, is it? For long, anyway.
Not for long, but no.
If you got pregnant because your sister's pregnant, then yeah, you know. But
Yeah.
I'm thinking no at this point.
Maisie Moo is kicking off.
Sorry, that's my dog in the background.
She's a little cutie pie.
She is a little cutie pie.
Okay, so am I the a-hole for announcing my pregnancy immediately after my sister? My husband and I have been trying for our second baby for 2.5 years. We lost 2 pregnancies during that time, though we only told our families about the first. I'm incredibly grateful to now be 13 weeks pregnant and have been looking forward to sharing that news with my family. On Friday, we had dinner with my family, my sister, her boyfriend, and our parents. We decided to share our news then. I decided to wait until dessert so that we could leave shortly after telling everyone. Obviously, it's exciting news, but I was worried about all the emotions that could surface for myself and my husband
Yeah.
because of the 2
Yeah.
miscarriages. Right after we sat down to eat, my sister announced that she and her boyfriend were expecting their first child.
Oh no.
I was thrilled for her and congratulated her, as did the rest of the family. Once things had settled down, I didn't want to waste the opportunity to have everyone together and thought it would be a good opportunity to keep the joy flowing. So I shared that I'm pregnant as well. Our parents were so excited to be having 2 new grandbabies just a month apart, and I was super happy that my kids would have a new cousin. My sister was happy for me, but she left very soon after dinner and didn't stay for dessert. She called me this afternoon and told me that as happy as she was for me, she felt that I'd done a shitty thing by taking away her moment. She pointed out that this is my second baby, and when I announced the first time, I didn't have to share with anyone. Oh dear. I didn't want to apologise because I didn't feel I'd done anything wrong, but she finished out the phone call by saying she didn't think I was really even happy for her. If I couldn't have let her have that moment and taken another for myself later on, that really stung. I truly didn't see it that way.
No.
I saw it as sharing joy, not stealing it. I also see each pregnancy as being unique, so I don't feel it was right of her to say I shouldn't have said anything because it was my second baby. Honestly, I think she might be kind of hormonal. Oh.
Well, it's
yeah. But I also want to understand my sister, and I know I'm not going to get anywhere asking her about it, so I want to be enlightened. Am I the a-hole for announcing my pregnancy immediately after my sister? Edit to add, I'm visiting from Los Angeles, my sister lives in New Jersey, and our parents live in New York.
Well, that's very relevant, isn't it? Yeah.
I think that's relevant because it means that they're not all together all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To me, though, it's this competition in life that's ridiculous. Her sister's clearly got the green-eyed monster in her. And I know that if I was in her sister's shoes, it wouldn't bother me at all. It's joyous.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. It's like, oh, wow, we're both on this journey together. You know, fantastic.
Yeah.
So I think it's just green-eyed monster and, as you say, like hormones as well. We do get hormonal, you know. But, I mean, some women are neurotic with it, whereas others are a bit more rational. And she sounds like the more rational one of the two.
She does. But again, we're only getting one side of the story,
Yes, we are.
as we do on Reddit. We'll look at some comments and see what's happening, because the overall award was a-hole.
Was it really?
Yeah, so I want to see if there some other things have come to light
see, at this point,
in the
I'm
comments or
just thinking
something.
not the
Because
a-hole.
I would have said not the a-hole as well, but as I say, we'll dive in a bit and see.
Yeah, let's delve.
Okay, so top award. So OP, here's the real truth. It doesn't actually matter who's the a-hole, because that's going to be inherently subjective matter that depends on your personal views of how pregnancy announcements should go. What's important here is that your sister is upset and you don't have to understand why, so swallow your pride and apologise to her. Which I get their point. Yeah.
I mean, at least her sister sort of rang her up and didn't just
didn't just
block
ghost her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, a sorry that it's upset you would is reasonable, but I don't think that makes her an a-hole.
Yeah, someone said, curious what sister would have done if OP went first. Because someone said, I don't know, seeing as she had already planned to make her announcement, the sister just beat her to it. I don't think she should apologise. I think the sister needs to grow the hell up.
Yeah.
Let's be real. Sissy is being a child and just wants attention when the moment could have been about them both, but in different perspectives. Celebrating the first baby of one sister and the rainbow baby after 2 losses of the other. But no, little Sissy is worried about the stupid spotlight.
Yeah, and that to me is just, like I said, this green-eyed monster.
Yeah.
And I do think, I'm sorry it's upset you. That wasn't my intention, but we were all there together. Not that she even has to justify it, but it does sound like, they don't get together every week because of distance.
She lives in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
And the parents live in New York City. I just want to see. So the only comment OP made was, my family lives in LA. My sister is in New Jersey and our parents in New York. We took a long weekend to spend time with family since we'll be spending Easter with my in-laws. I don't understand why the overall vote was a-hole.
No, I
really don't.
I don't.
And someone's put, not the a-hole. Your sister really lost the thread here. Your parents have the right attitude. This is about 2 more grandbabies. Double the joy. Cousins the same age. Your sister knows about at least one of your miscarriages too, so she could be kinder here.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing is, it's just modern times. People are so consumed with their moment and having the attention. And
actually,
just not.
I watched Chris. Have you seen Chris Rock's stand-up?
I've seen some of it,
and he said that the real addiction, because he talks about the opiate addiction in America. He said that the real addiction is attention.
Oh God, yeah.
And it is, and people post like just little snippets of their life for attention, and it's all about spotlight, 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 when really they're a family and they should be all celebrating all of it together.
They are. The parents are.
Why this competition within, among siblings? It makes no sense to me.
Yeah. I don't understand. My vote is not the a-hole.
My vote is absolutely not the a-hole.
Yeah.
But it saddens me to think that the majority would go the other way.
It's a weird one. It's weird. I don't know. I think some people get swept up in...
Well, I just hope that
emotion.
This doesn't let pregnant OP get stressed out over it all.
I'm sure she'll be okay. But shall we move on?
Yes.